Well, Kobe, I'm here on behalf of Allstate and the American Football Coaches Association. And for all your outstanding work that you've done in the community, Habitat of Humanity, helping the players around the field, you have been honored out of 150 or so players throughout the country. They picked 22 to go to the Sugar Bowl and represent the Good Hands community. So on behalf of Allstate, here you go.
I mean, I thank you guys for honoring me. I mean, I couldn't do this without you guys. You guys have been there with me, doing a lot of community service as well, too. So this is a representation of me as well as the team. Thank you.
The 2019 ACC season is now underway for Duke. With the Friday night contest under the lights at Virginia Tech, it was the first of 5 straight Coastal Division showdowns for the Blue Devils. Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Blue Devil Tower. I'm Rebecca Fiorentino with head coach David Cutcliffe. And coach, before we go in depth about that conference opener, a few other significant developments took place related to your program during the off week. First, senior linebacker and captain Kobe Kwanzaa was named to the All-State AFCA Good Works team for his extensive community service. That's the 8th Blue Devil in the past 9 years. You got to be proud.
Well, we are, and we're proud of a lot of things that have occurred with Duke football. I think you got to probably put that one at the top. We've won a lot of ball games. We've won bowl games. We've played in a lot of bowl games. But when you take those young men, and that is that's who we are. That's what we're about at the core, is that it's not about us. It's about others, and Kobe lives that. And the many others. I mean, we got one coaching on the staff in Raekwon. Think about that.
Right.
So it's pretty cool, and Kobe is well deserving of that award.
Secondly, your quarterback the last 3 seasons, Daniel Jones, makes his first career NFL start and has a pretty good game, too, guiding the New York Giants to a victory.
We, as a staff, watched the 4th quarter of all things. It was funny, all of the energy and the nervousness. Multiple times I told our coaches my hands were sweating. I did say with about 10 minutes to go, this is setting up to be a 32-31 win. And don't go down there and score too early. That's NFL games are just amazing how the last team that has the ball often wins, and we all know that could have happened, but that's the Daniel effect, right?
Right.
He just mentally pushed that kick wide right. Very happy, and what I'm most happy about is that when I watch Daniel operate the huddle, the line of scrimmage, taking care of his business, knowing where everybody should be, hearing his command and his cadence, and then certainly the execution of the play. But he is prepared. He looks like a veteran out there running an NFL offense.
And the poise that he showed as well.
It couldn't happen to a more humble young man. And I think that's where his poise lives, is that he doesn't take himself too seriously. He is playing for his team. And when you do that, you're able to actually maintain your focus. You don't get all that stress if it's all about me. And I think Daniel plays his heart out for his teammates in the New York Giants.
Well, I was fortunate enough to witness it firsthand in Tampa. We'll visit with Daniel Jones on the show, plus a few other Blue Devils who played quarterback in high school, how that experience helped them to be the receivers they are today. And of course, we'll get the breakdown from Coach Cutcliffe on the ACC opener.
Coach David Cutcliffe's Duke Football Show is brought to you by Gatorade. Win from within. By the Governor's Highway Safety Program. Don't drink and drive. You're smarter than that. And by Coca-Cola. Taste the feeling.
Gatorade packs carbs to refuel and electrolytes to replenish. So you can bring the heat. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Continental Tires are built for the road that connects you to all of life's journeys. And for nearly 150 years, we've been developing tires to fit your needs. Each Continental Tire is designed to give you precise handling and traction in all seasons, and a quiet, comfortable ride wherever the road takes you. You're at your best when you're doing what you really love. We're at ours when we're helping you get there. Continental Tire, for what you do.
Even a bad day fishing's better than a good day working.
Yeah.
Gatorade packs carbs to refuel and electrolytes to replenish, so you can bring the heat. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Duke driving, down 10-7. Harris takes the snap on an empty set, fires to the right, complete for Noah Gray. Hit hard as he got to the 48-yard line. Did well to hold on to the football.
I played a variety of positions growing up. And when I was a freshman, I played wide receiver. Sophomore, junior year was quarterback, and then senior year I played quarterback and tight end.
3rd down and 4. Tunnel screen. Jalen Calhoun has a first down for Duke.
In high school, I played quarterback every year, freshman through my senior year. Ultimately, in my senior year, I got to play a little bit of receiver when I got hurt with my ankle. But ultimately, it was just all quarterback.
Harris to throw, looking down the right sideline. Going to take a shot with Scott Bracey's got it at the Alabama 37-yard line.
So in high school, I played my first 2 seasons at wide receiver, and then I transitioned into playing quarterback essentially for the team almost 100% of the time my junior and senior year.
In all 3 cases, they knew they probably weren't going to be college quarterbacks. But let me tell you, just about every high school coach that's a really good one I've known will often put their best athlete at quarterback. That way you ensure he gets the ball.
On my offense high school is ultimately just all spread. On my highlight, you just see me run the ball a lot. I did throw the ball, so that really helped in the recruiting process of them seeing me in open space and everything, and then me making the decision to come here to Duke, knowing that I ran the spread offense in high school, so coming here just wasn't a hard transition.
Coming into high school, I was kind of aiming to play quarterback, but it was kind of best for me to play receiver if I wanted to play earlier on, because we had an older quarterback that was already at my high school, so it kind of gave me an opportunity to give an impact to the team earlier on. So that was basically my quarterback experience in high school.
We did run kind of a spread set, so and I practiced a lot throwing the ball. I went to quarterback camps. I tried to get better, even though I really wasn't the best at it, but it was a lot of fun. I think it taught me a lot. Just about playing receiver in a way that when I was out in the field trying to decipher what route that I was going to throw to against what coverage, I knew where I wanted the receivers to be. So when I went and transitioned to play receiver, I kind of had that mindset of like, where would the quarterback want me to be? How would he want me to run certain routes? So I think that kind of contributed a little bit into transitioning from quarterback to tight end.
Definitely being a quarterback in high school helped a lot. I knew I wasn't gonna play quarterback in college, but so I just knew like going into college that I was gonna be either receiver or DB. So reading coverages and sitting down in the zones and knowing when it's man or when it's zone, that just helped out a lot for me, just converting over to a receiver, and then ultimately helped Quentin because he knew where I'm gonna go and where I need to be. So ultimately our relationship just connected really fast.
I think it makes it definitely easier to just understand the whole route concepts. I mean, opposed to just memorizing, you know, what one receiver may have or what this other receiver may have. You kind of just understand the whole concept of the play, and then you also understand coverages a bit more. And then having conversations with quarterbacks make it that much easier because you're kind of looking eye to eye and having the same type of dialect when you're talking about coverages or running routes and things of that nature. Me and Quinn are really close, so I mean, when I got here, you know, we were close from then. Like, we actually started off, like, when I first got here, we actually worked together a little bit on the scout team together my first year. So, I mean, our relationship started then and building chemistry since then, on and off the field. We're taking classes together off the field, so I mean, all of that builds into the chemistry that we have now.
All of them, I think, could line up back there and take gun snaps and do some really good things for us, but I think they also understand timing and the focus and the intensity of a route. And communication in a passing game comes in a visible form, not verbal. So if I put my foot in the ground, and Noah's great at it, to indicate when he's ready, then the quarterback can be on time. And Jalen's learning that. So, I mean, it's really kind of fun to see. And we got a number of players on our team that played a lot of quarterback, and I pay attention to that. I want those guys on our team.
Get a 2019 Ranger with 0 for 60 plus $2,500 cash back with your trade-in. And first responders receive $1,000 appreciation cash only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Duke football invites you to Durham Day. The Blue Devils are back at Brooksfield and Wallace Wade Stadium on Saturday, October 5th when they take on Pittsburgh. Durham residents, purchase your exclusive game ticket and free food package for just $8 or grab 4 packages for only $27. Enjoy free parking and free expanded in-stadium Wi-Fi as part of the full Duke football experience. You won't want to miss this ACC matchup. Get your tickets at goduke.com/footballticks or call 919-681-BLUE. Duke football, Bull City proud.
Major auto accident. Let's do what we do. Serious injuries. Clearly our driver's fault.
So what's the plan? Delay? Deny?
What? They called the law offices of James Scott Farron. I think you should handle this one.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business. Call on the Hurt Line, the law offices of James Scott Farron, right now.
No, you handle it. No, I insist. You handle it.
Duke Football 360 with Dave Harding.
The Duke defense is off to a solid start this season, and their leading tackler is number 16, a senior safety, Dylan Singleton. Today, we're going to look at a few plays of Dylan's and show you why he's so effective at that position. This is against Alabama. Remember, a lot of speed in their backfield. It's a run that initially starts to the right, but bounces left. And look at all the space here that Alabama potentially has to run in. Dylan Singleton, lined up high over the top, has other ideas. Watch the closing speed and his ability to make a tackle along the edge that prevents a big play for Alabama. In order to be a good safety, you've got to have tremendous football IQ to be able to diagnose what's going on in the backfield. But once he pulls his trigger there, he gets up the field and makes a physical play. You've got to have the perfect blend of athleticism, but a willingness to put your nose on the football and make a big tackle. Here he is lined up at the top of the defense. Safety, the last safety valve over the top of the defense. That's where he gets the name. And he's going to help out over here on the corner. Take a look as the ball is thrown. He would be there to make a play on the ball carrier should he keep running. Instead, it's a really nice play by Leonard Johnson along the sideline to force the ball out, and Singleton pounces on it. He's always around the football. And some players, you think, okay, maybe that's just luck. No, Dylan Singleton's got a knack for knowing where the quarterback is going with the ball and getting to the area so that he can be opportunistic and jump on the football. Here, Duke also is willing to use him in the blitz game. You're going to see him creep up here to the outside of the formation and rush the quarterback, willing, again, to make a hit in the backfield to rush the quarterback's throw. Ball ultimately sails incomplete. Here he is one last time, lined up on the hash. Watch how fluid he is at getting into the backfield. He's able to knife around blockers and jump in there for a tackle for loss. Dylan Singleton, time and time again, shows that he's done a great job of watching film to know what is coming at him, but then he's got the physical tools to make it all happen. Any safety gets put into tough positions because they're asked to cover passes down the field. You've got to be athletic enough to do that, but you also have to be willing enough and tough enough to go in there and be physical.
Jones takes the snap, tucks to run across the 40. Daniel Jones with a first down. Daniel Jones is loose inside the 30, cuts to the middle, and he will score! 61 yards!
With the 6th pick in the NFL draft, the New York Giants selected Daniel Jones. In the 3rd week of the season, the Giants promoted Daniel to his first career NFL start. Life in the league for the recent Duke grad is just getting started, but he's facing this new challenge with the same poise and maturity as he did when he was with the Blue Devils.
Daniel Jones will make his Giants debut. Welcome Daniel Jones to the NFL.
When Daniel Jones found out Tuesday morning he was the Giants starting quarterback, he didn't immediately go and share the news. In fact, he told us he put his cell phone away for the next 5 to 6 hours and went straight into meetings with the man he has been chosen to replace. Jones tells us he's extremely grateful for the support that Eli Manning has shown him, especially with the game plan this week. Eli's message to Jones has been, don't go out there and try and be perfect, but go out there and be confident.
How nervous are you right now for Daniel Jones to get his first career start in the NFL?
Well, I'm anxious, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm not nervous. I'm just excited and real excited for Daniel, real excited for the Giants, and excited for everybody that came before that, including Duke football.
Daniel Jones out of the shotgun.
What does that experience at Duke football mean to you and your family?
Yeah, I just think I've thought about that literally in the last few days. I think he was incredibly smart to figure out that Duke football was a great place for him to go and get the opportunity to play a lot.
Now, you guys played with Daniel. What was your reaction when you found out that Daniel was going to be starting today?
I think just pure excitement. We got the notification an hour later. We booked tickets down here to Tampa, so we couldn't miss it.
Let's go! The rookie out of Duke, first-round draft pick, Daniel Jones leads the New York offense onto the field, his first start in the NFL. Can't spell Daniel without Eli.
I like that one. I knew he was really talented, one, because he's the 6th pick of the NFL draft. He's very poised. I think that's just the biggest thing about him, especially as a rookie quarterback. When he came in there, he was really good at practice, but even the game and with the stadium being loud, so poised and just commanding the huddle, and even had passion. He shows passion. He's a passionate player. You feed off that and you raise upon that.
He's just out there. He's poised, man. He's just focused and he knows his job, and he's always looking down the field to make the best play for us.
He didn't panic. He's built for this. His heartbeat does not raise. More importantly, if he gets outside of the pocket, you never know what he can do.
Couldn't have been scripted any better, Kenny. They can pick up a first down at the 2. On 4th and 5, Jones steps up, takes off, he's in, touchdown!
Journey to this point says a lot about him as a person. I met his family, great family,
great people around him, and just him as a person, it doesn't surprise me why this kid is going to be ultra successful in this position.
Duke's a good team. I had the chance to watch Daniel last year when they played Clemson, and just see how, he got a little bloodied, a little bit, but just to see how he never took a step back. He always tried to take a step forward. It's something that you see in players that want it, and he wants it.
I admire how he prepares throughout the week as a young guy, and he just takes his job and his craft very serious.
I think he's going to be a great one. He's going to continue to keep showing everybody, and like today, we wanted a speech from him after we won, and he said, no speech, just Giants on 3. So it says a lot about his personality, says a lot about him as a leader.
You're a starting quarterback in the NFL. Has it hit you yet?
It's still football. It's crazy they pay you for this.
Well, what are you going to remember most about today's game?
Just the finish. I think just the fact that we won and we found a way to battle back. It wasn't perfect. There were a lot of things we need to correct that I need to correct, and look forward to doing that. But just an exciting finish.
And finally, what's your message to the Duke fans out there watching you today?
Very appreciative of the support, and like always, I'm supporting them. So look forward to it.
Well, thanks for your time, Daniel. Good luck the rest of the way. We're cheering you on.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Duke football returns to Brooksfield at Wallace Way Stadium on October 5th for the home ACC opener versus Pittsburgh. Get your seat today with tickets starting at just $19. Enjoy free parking and free expanded in-stadium Wi-Fi as part of the full Duke football experience. You won't want to miss this ACC matchup. Get your tickets at goduke.com/footballticks or call 919-681-BLUE. Duke football, Bull City proud. That's 919-681-BLUE.
When we're born, we're more alike than we are different. Then somewhere along the way, we start to believe the more distant we are from each other, the more different we are. It's only when we venture into the world that we see all we share. Maybe that's the power of flight. Delta isn't flying just to bring us together, but to show we were never that far apart.
Continental Tires are built for the road that connects you to all of life's journeys. And for nearly 150 years, we've been developing tires to fit your needs. Each Continental Tire is designed to give you precise handling and traction in all seasons, and a quiet, comfortable ride wherever the road takes you. You're at your best when you're doing what you really love. We're at ours when we're helping you get there. Continental Tire, for what you do.
The Game Breakers, presented by Vivid Seats, official partner of the Duke Blue Devils. See more and sit closer with vividseats.com/Duke.
Pumps, lobs it up. Tight end Schneider caught. Touchdown for the win. Cirk hit. Touchdown on the conversion.
And the Blue Devils win it in 4 overtimes, 45-43, and the players are being mobbed by the teammates on the bench. What a way to finish this one up. All I can say is how sweet it is.
Coach Cutcliffe's game analysis.
Looks very confident, does Harris. Takes the snap, going to keep it himself running left. He's got room up the middle. Look at the speed inside the 20. Quentin Harris, touchdown. We said take a shot on your feet. The quarterback scampers for 42 and a touchdown.
What a way to start ACC play. First ACC game on the road with a big win. It's also Coach DeCure, muscular dystrophy, Duchenne muscular dystrophy. What a great cause. Please don't forget that. But our team tonight blended a game. Didn't start the way we wanted it. We were great at the hotel. There was so much energy as we came out to get on the bus. In the meeting room, great energy. You just knew it wasn't going to go away for us. So can't run the ball early, can't move the ball early. The defense is giving them opportunity after opportunity to stay on the field with some unfortunate penalties, tight coverage, and Tangelo kind of left his feet and maybe raked the head of a quarterback, but not malicious. But bottom line is, for a quarter, we really didn't get anything done, maybe 8 or 9 yards total offense, and gave up 3 points. From that point on, whether it was kicking, whether it was defense, or whether it was offense. So let's talk about one of the big blends. They put a new quarterback in. They got an exchange issue. We break the ball loose. Kobe Kwanzaa, who's got a cast on both hands, he cannot use his thumbs, is able to scoop that ball. I kind of knew things were going to get ready to go our way at that point. So from that point on, the offense came on the field. We had a good play for the situation. Great job by Zach Roper and the offensive staff. That's how you do it back to back. And then you bring the kicking team on. Defense comes back on the field. You don't get momentum. People don't give you momentum. You take it away. We have a game maxim that says play for and make the breaks. And when one comes your way, score. Well, I think we lived that tonight. So an absolutely incredible job of the blend and what we've got to do. Going to mention our coaching staff just a moment. The confidence we have in the coaching staff is just absolutely merited. You want to talk about an open date preparation, guys going recruiting, guys getting the game plan ready, motivating, coaching our kids. So both the offensive and defensive staffs, the kicking game with Kirk Benedict and Eric Dickerson helping him. I can't say enough about our staff. Now let's talk about our captains. In a game like this, Quentin Harris, Trey Hornbuckle, Edgar Serenoid, everybody's stepping up at some point, making huge plays. But the leadership our captains give us, the energy that they give us day in and day out, not just at ball games, but absolutely the kind of energy they give us every day at practice. Now that's over. We've got to move forward. It's all about how well we prepare. As we move forward, we absolutely are going to focus on the next opponent, which will be Pitt. Got a big home opener. We're looking forward to that opportunity to share that with you. Let's have a huge crowd. I believe it's Durham night. We'll see you there, Durham, and we'll see all the Blue Devil faithful.